Hi there. My name is Preva Doyle, and I'm a licensed massage therapist at Vital Touch Wellness. Today, I'll be demonstrating self massage on the upper back with a tennis ball. So, this can be done with really any ball, but preferably a ball that's around the size of a tennis ball and is relatively dense or hard. Um, you want to use a ball that's relatively hard so that way you have the ability to use pressure and focus on certain spots. And using a tool instead of your hand can make it easier on the body for the self massage. So I hope you enjoy. All right, so all this work is going to be done standing against a wall. Please go ahead and grab your ball. Line your back up against a wall and place the tennis ball on the upper back just on the inside of your right shoulder blade, between the shoulder blade and the spine, but closer to the edge of the shoulder blade. So it can be tricky to get it back there. You may need to pull your body away a little bit to let the ball drop a little lower. Or you may have to use your hand, if you can reach it around your back, to adjust the ball to get it in the right spot. And then if it's still not in the right spot, you can kind of move your body to find the right spot. All right, so once you have the ball close to the inner edge of that right shoulder blade, you're going to move your body up and down so that way the ball is working across the muscle fibers of the main muscles between the shoulder blades, the rhomboids, and the lower trapezius muscle. So you can be as gentle as you like or as firm as you like. Seems to be a little bit easier to get some good pressure doing the self massage in this way rather than using your own hand. All right, so now that feels pretty warmed up to me where the muscles attach to the shoulder blade. So I'm going to move the ball in a little bit closer to the spine, still in between the shoulder blade and the spine. Down a little bit. All right. So still in between the shoulder blade and the spine, but just a little bit closer to the spine now. And we're going to do that same thing, moving up and down across the muscle fibers to warm them up. All right. And again, you can use this little amount of pressure or as much amount of pressure as you like. All right. So now I'm going to focus in on a tight spot. Now that all the muscles are warmed up there. So go ahead, maybe move left to right a little bit, still in between the shoulder blade and the spine. Maybe move back up and down a little bit, working to find a spot that feels the most restricted working to find a spot that feels the most tight, or finding a spot that maybe you feel a referred sensation. All right, so I found a spot that's a little sensitive, feels tight, and refers to the front of my shoulder. So now that you've found that tight spot, you're just going to stay on it and press and hold. So gently pushing your body back into the tennis ball, into that tight spot. Allowing your back and shoulders to relax, letting the muscle melt, letting that tight area slowly and gently release. And at some point you'll start to feel maybe less sensitivity in that spot, or it'll feel softer, or it may feel less tight, or if you had felt a referred sensation, maybe that has lessened drastically or gone away completely. All right. Mine definitely feels softer, and the referred sensation has lessened drastically. I almost don't even feel the referred sensation at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take that tennis ball out. So my right side feels really good. So now we'll come to the left side, in between the left shoulder blade and the spine again. So getting that ball back behind there, having it be close to the shoulder blade, close to that inner edge of the shoulder blade, and starting to work up and down. Getting some friction on the rhomboids and the lower trapezius muscle that attach to that inner shoulder blade area. Again, working with as much or as little pressure as feels good for you. All right. Now I'm going to work in a little bit closer into the spine, still in between the shoulder blade and the spine. Need to adjust the ball. This is the tricky part, getting the ball at the right spot. All right, so now I have the ball still in between the left shoulder blade and the spine, but just a little bit closer to the spine, a little bit farther away from that left shoulder blade now. And again, I'm still going to go up and down. Trying to keep the body as relaxed as possible while using mostly the legs for that up and down movement. My tennis ball has shifted upwards, so I'm going to move it back down a little bit. It can happen, it can shift, so feel free to adjust whenever you need. And now I have it too low, so now I'm bringing it back up a little bit higher. There we go. You can go at whatever pace feels best to you. You can go slower than I am, if that feels better. All right, so now I'm going to focus in. Well, my legs are getting a little bit of a workout from this. So now I'm going to focus in. I'm going to find a spot in between the left shoulder blade and the spine that feels extra tight, that feels restricted, maybe feels a little sensitive, or causes a referred sensation. So go ahead and work back and forth, up and down with the tennis ball in between the left shoulder blade and spine, finding that tight spot. I found mine. Once you found the tight spot, just hold the pressure on that tight spot, allowing the back muscles to relax. Allowing that muscle to release with the pressure of the ball. And this side released very quickly for me compared to my right. So if yours still feels like it needs more time to release, then feel free to keep on holding it. I'm going to let go because mine feels a lot softer now. It's interesting that the left side took less time to release than the right. All right. So that completes our self-massage with the tennis ball on the upper back in between the shoulder blades. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. And if you have any requests for what you'd like to see in our videos, please let us know. You can send us an email or you can comment on this video, reach out to us on Facebook, letting us know what you're looking for, and we will try to accommodate. Also, if you could please like our videos or comment on them or even share them on Facebook or on YouTube, we really appreciate that. So please be well and take care, and I'll see you again soon.